Yeah, I mean the short answer is that I used to have an answer and now I don't because I genuinely don't know anymore. Um, there's a story in the book. I talk about doing this book club, virtual book club with an Egyptian group, and this idea that, the middle of my first novel, the events that take place are based on Sabra and Jatia, right? And no one in North America knowing what any of that is about. And they keep asking me, why is that section so brutal? Why is it so brutal? And I would have to explain that the thing it's based on is brutal, right? I'm not making this up. And then you do the Egyptian book club, and the first question they ask is, if this is based on Sabra, why did you tone it down so much, right? Because their frame of reference is entirely different. And the people to whom this brutality happened are not far away people. They're not secretly subhuman. They're not some alien species that we don't have to think about as human. And I think this is the reason that I'm having such a hard time explaining what it is that literature can do. Because every act of writing is an attempt to say something about what it means to be human. But if the people reading your work have entire lives that are predicated on the idea that some people are less than human, what the hell is your work going to do? Um, I I think over the last 2 years, especially, I've lost all faith in the institutions of the West. And to be clear, and I don't want to, get you in trouble. I don't know what your situation is with your publication or like living in Egypt, but like I've never had any faith in Egyptians and institutions. I've never had faith in Arab governments. I've never had faith in that's never existed. But for the majority of my adult life, I did believe that there was something underpinning the Western world institutionally. These elements of, equal justice for all and international law and fairness and so on and so forth. And to be quite honest, after watching the genocide for 2 years, I don't at all. Um, Individually, I've seen people do immensely courageous things. I've seen people protest and risk their livelihoods and all of that happening in the West. But institutionally, journalistic institutions, political, academic, cultural, have by and large failed. And they failed in a way that I know they're going to apologize for 10 or 20 years from now. And that's maybe the most frustrating part. So I think that what I hold on to the most right now is not the idea that I'm going to change anyone's mind with my book or that I'm going to change the world or any of that stuff. It's that at the very least, I can do the work of calling the thing what it is and of witnessing the thing, even though that's the most, I say it in the book, it's the most pathetic function of literature to bear witness. Okay, I've borne witness, so what? Um, but that's all I hold on to now because I'm more disillusioned than I have been at any other point in my life. Um, and I honestly don't know anymore. I don't know what good it is to be a writer in this moment. But it's the only thing I know how to do, so I keep doing it.